Hi, this is Kevin from Passion for the Word with a quick word from the Word. As my IT person makes fun of me. Down here is a share button. If you've enjoyed these videos, if they've meant something to you, please share them. Help us get the word out. Please pray for us. In that corner, there is a subscribe button. Next to it is a notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Whenever we put out a new video, you'll be notified of it. And down below that's an email address. If you have a question or anything, send it to us. We'd love to have some questions that we can look up and see what we can find for the answer. Today we're going to talk a little bit in Luke chapter 12. We're going to take Luke 12 verse 19. And this is Jesus. These are Jesus' words. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. That's Jesus. That's got to be good advice, right? Got many goods. Take it easy. Eat, drink, and be merry. Right here is an example of the danger of taking one verse and trying to make a doctrine from it. That verse, I'm taking it way out of context. Now, let's read the passage. It's a parable. And let's put this all in context so we know what's really going on here. And it starts, and he said unto them, take heed, and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Now right there, if that verse, that one's safe to take by itself. It doesn't contradict anything else. That verse pretty much destroys the prosperity gospel by itself. What comes after this passage takes it apart even further. If your preacher or the preacher you're listening to keeps pushing, prosperity, wealth, health, all this sort of thing, it's not what the Bible teaches. We're not promised that when it talks about wealth, it's not talked about worldly wealth, spiritual wealth. Jesus says that a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. There we go. We're going to go on with the parable. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. What it's really saying is, don't worry about here. We're supposed to be kingdom-minded, not earthly-minded. Goes on to say after that, it ends up being the passage in Matthew 6 that ends in verse 33. This is Luke's account of that. Matthew's, I think, reads a little easier. They're all the same account, but there's slight variations, just like you get four people to listen to the same story and they all tell it. There's slight variations because they all pick out different things. Read Matthew's account and tell me if you think that supports or denies the prosperity gospel. But here it's saying, don't be focused on that. It's not about what's here. If your spirituality, if your Christian walk has to do with wealth here, you're missing the point of the whole book. That's it for today. Thank you and God bless.